What else can we possibly do here?
Welcome back to the What Else Could We Possibly Do Here
Welcome back.
podcast. Welcome back to the
You have no
That's-
hope. Make your time.
Yeah, that's true. Welcome back to Homie Vulgaris. This is the Patreon episode.
Yeah.
I
put the hat on.
I apparently missed the memo where everybody was supposed to get real goofy with it.
I put a hat
And I
on
came-
a
We
hat.
talked
I
about
came
it right
up-
before
We
you
talked
left.
about
I
this.
heard
No,
it.
you talked about how you were going to change clothes so people didn't
Well,
think that
mention
we were
wearing a suit,
recording this
Marcus.
one
You know,
right
you
after the other one. You didn't nobody mention we were getting all goofy, and then I see two fucking luchador masks in here and I'm like, "Oh shit."
You forgot the drip. The luchador masks.
Yes.
The hat on a hat
yes.
on a mask. You know
I
what I'm
haven't
saying?
forgot any of that. I'm staring at it
Nothing
right now.
about me.
But we started with the
It's
luchador
pedestrian.
mask.
What you're wearing, Shaggy,
You-
what you're wearing is pedestrian in
This is what I wear
comparison
every day.
to the amount of drip that is
You
that is
look
currently
like-
present.
Honest to God, you look like a bookie for Zoomers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
That's the
You got
that's
me
the
my
vibe I
You
get.
got my Robux, bitch.
you got my
I have no
V-Bucks
idea what
pal.
that hat is, but it looks familiar. Like it just looks like a cat, I guess.
This is the hat. This is actually one of the things I've had the longest. I got this
No.
is a hat from the anime DigiCarrot, which I never watched, but they had it at
Oh.
Suncoast Video back at Castleton Square Mall in Indianapolis. I got this hat. I shoplifted this hat in probably
Whoa.
yeah, like
Whoa,
2000.
Badass Shaggy
2000.
stealing.
I've had this hat for like 20 years.
That's you have anime merch for over 20 years.
Just
That's
this,
crazy
I have
work.
almost nothing else settled, but I'm this is the stupidest hat I've ever had, and I
That's
like
a weird
hats.
flex, Shaggy.
Oh, thank you.
Stop it, Ruben. I hate this stupid ass bit that you're
You
doing.
too.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ.
Hi
I got
everybody.
so mad from the last episode of pretending
I'm not.
that we didn't.
He
I'm
record
is.
actually-
before this one.
we filmed this days later. This is days
Yeah,
later.
it was days
And
later
he's
and
still
not like
seething.
20
Yeah,
minutes
no,
later.
He's
Like,
angrier, if
shit.
anything, now.
They try to
Yeah.
be like shit. And you know you're gonna be shit. But I know like what we know about.
I'll be honest, I think you could probably just talk normally and we still couldn't understand you.
No, you would understand me if I spoke normally.
Yeah, see, yeah,
Oh
come on.
shit, okay.
You're breaking immersion.
Damn.
Yeah. Ivy, why
My
you gotta
bad.
take the immersion blender out and break everything?
Yeah.
Speaking of immersion blenders, I do want to talk about a
I got an
terrible
immersion blenders.
You want to talk about the awful meat
The-
puree,
yeah,
the
the-
That's
pate?
better than that, though. I have a, I
Marcos
have
has an
a,
immersion penis.
I have
Hey.
a
I do have
Vitamix.
immersion.
Hi.
I have a Vitamix that I got at Goodwill.
What if it was a
Awesome.
guy to mix?
It scares
Cool.
me when it's.
And you
It
was a
scares
little
you? Yeah, no, Vitamix is scary.
What if it was a guy? What if it
When
was a
I'm,
guy?
making, when I'm making smoothie, first of all, it makes that smoothie in like 5 seconds. It is like
What if it was a bi to mix and you had to be bisexual to use it?
What if it's a
Yeah.
Vitamix and it just bites you?
What if
it was a
Biden mix and you
Biden
had to
mix,
buy it?
and Joe
Biden
Biden was
mix
using it to make
and it forgot,
milkshakes.
and you totally forgot.
Yeah.
You plugged it in and forgot that it was on, and
You
then
would not forget it was on.
No, you wouldn't forget that was
Well,
on.
the Biden.
That's a big game, man.
I
That's
can't
a
do
big
it.
blender,
5
man.
minutes.
So yeah, it's the only Biden
can't
clip
do
I've
it.
got on it. I want to apologize to everybody. I apologize for making everybody think that I was truly in the dregs with that very blackened grilled cheese that I was eating. I want you to know it tasted delicious. And my partner made it for me, and she
Oh, so you're
just kind of
blaming I-
accidentally
blaming
forgot
Abby.
about it for a couple minutes.
Blaming
Throwing
her
Abby
bitch
under
wife.
the bus.
Yeah,
So,
my bitch wife.
it
forced
was-
me.
Hey, I
in
didn't
fact-
make that grilled cheese. Okay, I'd have
Yeah.
done it right. My wife.
My
this-
my
this
broad
broad-
wife did it. This
Again, would
broad
like
who
to
lives in my
restate
house.
the thing I just said, which was that it tasted fantastic.
It was great. Don't get me wrong. It
Don't
was
get me
okay.
wrong.
I didn't hate it, but
But
I
I want to apologize for eating it publicly, for showing everyone,
I showed
Just
you
like
guys a substandard sandwich.
making everybody think that I was just eating a brick of charcoal.
I don't want
It did
people
look
to
like
think
you
my
were-
sandwiches
I
look
would
like
like to
that.
point
Look like
out-
shit
You
like
know,
that. Hell no.
I'm
I
just
would like
getting
to
my
point out that
carbon,
I'm not
okay? You
Ruben,
need
I'm just
carbon.
blacking
We're
it
carbon-based life forms, okay? It's just it's part of the mix, you know. It's not
What did you
that
say?
That's
bad.
why I
It's
tell
not that
people when they
bad.
catch me eating charcoal. It's like we're all
what they- it's what
all
I-
carbon, man.
It's what they meant by, you know, to from dust we shall come from dust, and to
Never know.
dust we shall return to dust.
If you
And on
if,
dust too, we'll play CS:GO.
if your name is like if you're a superhero, right, and your name is like the Black Shadow or like Black, so, you got black in your name.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to say it?
Say that again. I didn't quite catch all that.
Like if your name is like the Black Shadow or like the Black Mist or
Could
the
the
Black
bubonic
Knight.
plague say it?
Yeah, that's a good question too. Could the bubonic plague have said it? The Black
The
Death.
Black
Could
Death,
it?
yeah.
Yeah. Could it?
That's
Is
why
it
I
allowed
call
to
my
say it?
penis.
Me and Ruben were talking about penis enlargement surgery.
Yeah, I guess
Like-
that's a
Penis
good idea for a-
enlargement
that's a good
surgery.
idea for a metal
Yeah.
band name.
Yeah.
Crib Death Crusader.
I was thinking about I was thinking about Black Israelites making something called white metal.
What if they
And
were
it's-
Black
it's-
Israel? Well, Zionists for Black Israel.
No, listen, so Black Israelites making something because like black metal is very racist. It's
Oh, yeah.
extremely racist,
That's
right?
that's
Yes.
what I learned when I was like, damn, this shit's great. I should look up. Oh no, they're
Oh
all
no!
not.
Oh no! Yeah, no.
What?
Every,
No, this is I finally
every
found the genre
single-
of metal I like.
yeah, every single time
Oops.
I've ever been into black metal, I'm like, oh, let me look at oh, that's a Nazi symbol, sick, right? Oh, that's a Totenkopf,
WSBM
right?
was
Yeah.
WSBM was
Yeah.
that?
WSBM
National-
Wall Street Bets
You
Markets.
guys have a whole subgenre just for the National Socialist version. Okay,
But I was
that's
thinking
the
that
big one too.
Black Israelites should make the same music but in reverse, and it should be called white metal, right? And it's essentially it's Black Israelites being like, being like Ice Ape, like, do you know what I mean? Like I just think it would be awesome. You know what I mean? Like there should be balance. That's what
Okay.
I mean. That's my viewpoint.
There's a lot of Latin metal bands that do shit like that.
I do. Yeah, no, I know about the.
There are, and I
anti-racist
fuck heavily
Latin
with 'em.
metal bands,
Yeah.
but they're
There's a one that is on my liked playlist that is literally called Matando Güeros, and it's just killing white people.
Yeah,
That's
killing
the-
white
Fuck
people.
yes, dude.
Yeah, they slap. They do slap. It's crazy. But like Black Israelites would be the funniest way to do white metal. And white metal, the idea, the concept of white metal is very funny to me. Just like the idea of like guys.
Black metal, and I really liked them because all their titles are very camp. They're very like encunting the maid of the Christ vessel Christ and stuff
Sorry, a
like
little
that.
hot.
It was very, very corny, like screaming like God is gay, fuck God in the ass. I was like, yeah, hell yeah.
Yes, all
I was
black
like,
metal
oh,
is
they're
essentially that.
Nazis, too.
Yeah, all black
Nah.
metal is essentially that. It's very funny. But the other, like, they should also do like instead of death metal, there should be life metal, but it's guys reading poetry very calmly, over like very lilting, like, like.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. If you just like key shift pretty much any death metal, it immediately becomes life metal.
That's true. Like,
Like,
I heard somebody
that's
had done a thing where they took Radiohead's Climbing Up the Walls and put it in a major key. It was actually kind of creepier that way.
I heard someone do.
I heard a song once.
Yeah, hey, listen, me too. One time. Just
hey,
once.
listen, I
Never
heard.
into it. I heard.
You ever
Hey,
hear about
No. we've
No,
never once.
no, that one's
not
never
even
heard
one time.
about it. I guess.
No, not me.
He's never heard.
Yeah,
I've
never.
heard though.
This is the
I haven't,
only
what's that
podcast.
like?
for
This is a
deaf
hearing
people.
podcast.
What would a podcast for the deaf sound like if you think about it?
I
Would it
mean-
be loud as hell? I'm being dead ass here. Like, would it be loud? Would it be louder? Because hard
I
of hearing
think
is
it
a
would just be
spectrum.
like you would watch guys signing, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be actually low key. That would be cool.
No,
That would hardcore be cool.
What? How,
I don't think so.
A YouTube podcast where everyone is signing and it's just complete silence. That would actually be, that would slap like a motherfucker. That would be crazy, because like I don't know how to say exactly in sign language, but it would be like two guys being like,
And the soundboard going off. The soundboard just going off.
I'm
in
assuming
silence.
this is how you say exactly. It could not be this, but I'm just imagining
Oh,
two guys.
dude. You
being
know
like,
what I just thought of? I just thought of like when they make a joke and now you have to hear deaf people laughing.
That's what are you talking about? I've actually never heard a deaf
I know what
person
you're
laugh.
talking about. And I'm not
I
gonna
don't
say
know.
anything.
It's pretty bad. Well, it's not bad. It's just that's just how they laugh because they've never heard anybody else laugh, so they're doing their interpretation of laughter.
I don't know what it
Whoa.
sounds
You
like.
want me to
It's a
do it for
little-
you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Don't please
I'm not
don't.
gonna do it. Fucking retard.
I'm
That'd
gonna
be
do it.
ableist.
Right
Yeah.
live on the podcast. I'm gonna kill myself.
It's somewhere between like you ever hear like a husky that's had its like vocal cords removed?
Yeah.
No.
It's sort of
No,
like
why
that,
would they do
plus-
that to a dog? Do they do that
It's
to
horrible.
dogs?
I don't approve of it, but they have a particular sound somewhere between a donkey braying and that.
I don't. The one I will say that the
A
one
deaf
time.
person laughing is imagine a bench somewhere in a field and the wind. And
You're saying it's
imagine
Yuri? Are you saying that it's
yeah,
Yuri?
Yeah, I was trying to.
Yeah, you're
I was
saying
trying
that
to
a deaf
wait
person
for-
laughing is Yuri?
I
That's
was
the
watching
dumbest
the
shit I've ever heard
IV
in my life.
window and adjusting the Yuri knob based on her reaction to see if she got bounce. I'm gonna call
Yeah,
back
okay.
to-
A call back to the
our-
other episode
to
that we
the episode
did.
that we
4
did
weeks
five
ago,
five
yeah.
weeks ago. Yeah,
We recorded. Yeah, we recorded it 5 weeks ago.
5 weeks ago. Yeah, a lot of stuff has happened in the meantime.
You can't
Whole
say
lot
that
of stuff's
but my hair's
happened.
grown quite a bit.
I can't
Yeah.
believe they crucified Ben Shapiro.
I can't believe they. I can't believe they crucified Jesus Christ.
Yeah, as Ben Shapiro.
Yeah.
Doing a Ben Shapiro impression.
Who's
Have
Ben
you been-
Shapiro? I just
Father,
heard about
forgive
Jesus
them.
Christ being.
They know what they do. Into your hand, I commend my
no.
spirit.
Due to myself Christian or myself philosophy of Western Occidental nature, I forgive you. Therefore, you're fine. Have you
Okay.
seen the? Did you
see
watch
that
the?
Milo's gonna release?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. The Tucker Carlson, who is gay? It sent me. Have you seen that? He's
What?
like, what even is gay? What is going on? Like
Yeah.
that's they did that in real life.
What is happening?
Yeah, what is
What is
Are
gay?
people gay? What? I
There
let a
needs
man.
to be a Tucker Carlson of the left.
Well, I let a man fuck me in my ass. Does that make me gay? What is going on? I'm just.
What is
asking questions.
happening here
Yeah.
in this country
Yeah.
when a man fucks me in the ass,
Yeah,
and that
I-
makes me gay?
Yeah, I came harder than I've ever came before in my life.
I busted so hard. 3
the
gallons.
Democrat-
I
and the
was
Democrat-
exsanguinated.
Yeah, and the Democrats don't want you to do this. The
Oh, so much
the
better.
the Democrats don't want you to bust a nut. They don't want you to have what they call a sissygasm.
I haven't heard that one before.
You've never heard sissy?
No,
This
no,
is
I
how
haven't heard
this
that
is
one
how I know
before.
you're not really in that degenerate lifestyle shit. You're not.
She
there.
never has claimed to
No,
be.
I never was.
I know, but like you never could be. You couldn't exist. You couldn't exist in the world that I am. You know what I'm saying? I've gooned to to JOI stuff that would fucking melt your eyeballs. All right?
Into the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, I've gooned into the Grand Canyon.
I busted a nut in Mother Nature's pussy.
I've netted to things that would make the Pope cry.
All these goons like tears in the rain.
The worst
Yeah.
thing about the new pope is that I'm starting to kind of like him.
Yeah, that's a big problem for you, actually,
Yeah.
as an
This one's
avowed
kinda cool.
as an avowed anti-papist.
Yeah, it's like I mean, I didn't like Francis. I thought all of his like woke, nicey nice bullshit was very sinister, coming from the Catholic
Yeah,
Church. Now we have a
right,
kind of a
like,
base
Now we have
pope.
actually kind of a based pope. He's
got a
into
based,
baseball.
retarded
He's
pope,
he's
yeah.
he's rooting for the Sox, I think.
Yeah.
He's talking mad shit on AI.
Yeah.
He is, and he's already had like 1 or 2 film festivals as like papal conclaves, like
He also-
disguised
he
as
had a
papal
rave.
conclaves.
He had a
Oh, he
rave.
didn't
Yeah,
have
he had a
He
rave.
didn't have
Well,
a rave, but
that
he-
one's
he
that
let
was
another
not
priest
entirely
have a rave.
true. That was a rave that happened
Yeah.
in like Slovakia or Slovenia or something nearby.
You know
But
he
he
caught
did
wind of that,
record.
yeah.
He recorded a greeting to start the rave, though.
Yeah.
He
That slaps.
did
That slaps.
specifically, yeah.
That slaps. That slaps hard.
And then they cut up. What was cool though, and I've been trying to find a recording of this. The DJ cut up his what is it? His address, his opening address for the rave, and set it to like fucking EDM.
Hell yeah.
That's crazy. It's crazy.
And that was that. I want to hear that. That
He's
sounds
a little,
sick.
He's a little more stickball pope. I kind of like him.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't like that I like him, but it's like he's.
Yeah, he's cool. He's all right. I think I just personally I want a Mexican pope. That's the goal for me. I'm glad we got
Yeah.
an American one, but a Mexican
Yeah.
pope would slap. Would
be
slap the
tight.
Yeah.
hardest.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
would
yeah.
slap the hardest.
Goku would become a saint.
He would become a saint, and then like he would be addressing, and he's like, "No mames, hey."
No, he
Hey.
fucking wouldn't.
Yeah,
No, he wouldn't.
yes, he would. He's like, "El Cristo no mames, wait."
You issue an encyclical like, I know you you can't be pounding all the tortas. It doesn't. I know you want to. I know God made them that way, but you know you can't. It's lust. It's a sin.
No, it's not a sin. It's not a sin if it's a torta. That's true. Like that's the rules. That's
If it's
the
an
rules.
actual torta.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's something that my girlfriend has been doing because like I've been on no sugar stuff. I can't eat sugar and shit. Like I've been trying to be better ever since my Rumspriga. I've been trying to not eat crazy ass food, and Christine will send me pictures of like crazy ass food, and then she'll say I'll be like, oh, that looks delicious, and then she'll be like, this is the type of gluttony that they spoke about in the Bible. It's infuriating me.
Kind of cooked you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's true, dude. I don't know. What's your favorite sin?
I like what's it? Video games. I think that's a sin. I think the video game
games?
sin's pretty good.
Honestly, map games are a sin.
How did you know? How did you know what I was doing?
Map games.
Pride. I'm real big on Pride. I love.
Some
Pride.
could see that as
I love
sloth.
Pride.
I'm also
Big fan of
good at
Pride.
it.
Yeah,
That's true too.
map games are sloth because you're literally you're spending all day turning red to blue or blue to red.
So that's actually not what
what's
I'm
your
doing
favorite
now
sin?
here in Europa Universalis 5, because I can just play as a bank with no land. I'm not matte painting at all. What I'm doing, I'm the Bank of Barty. Stonks
just turning-
up. I'm
you're just
built.
turning-
I own 244 banks across the
whole
entirety of
point
Europe.
of- the
I've
whole
got
point of your game
I've
is
got
two it's two
110,000 employees.
all map games function in two ways, and it's either you turn the map blue to red, or you make the number go up, or, and this is the more interesting of the two, you make it so that everything is now the same, and that's like you got a complicated picture of a bunch of different stuff, and then you just make it all symmetry, and that's how all map games, they work along this, and there's something about the female mind.
The female. Speak more of the female
Yeah,
mind, my male friend.
Fuck, what's your favorite sin? Who's your favorite horseman of the apocalypse?
True.
Who's the
I like pestilence.
which one's the one that sucks
I
dick?
really like.
Oh, that's
I really
I
like.
death.
War, yeah. War. I like war. War's cool. War is
I
cool.
think. Well, Death got eaten by Chainsaw Man, so you can't really say Death anymore. But I do
Technically,
like.
didn't Zorro
I do
kill
like
Death
Famine.
first?
I didn't hear what
I
you
like
said.
Famine.
Oh, I said, didn't Zorro kill Death first? Technically.
My fat
I don't
ass
know.
could never love Famine.
Well,
My
see,
favorite-
that's the ironic thing about Famine. She loves to eat.
Have you seen those posts where people take things that look like shit and they post them on Twitter and they're like, my hungry ass thought this was shit and it is shit. Have you seen that? Have you seen any of
No.
those posts? It's
No.
people take.
Gross.
I'm on this weird part of Twitter recently. I found a weird part of Twitter recently where people have been taking dumps, horrific dumps in their toilets and then posting them. on,
That
like-
sucks.
Yeah, yeah, it's worse than nudes.
Oh, you're on
It's
poo-poo
worse than
Twitter?
yeah, it's worse than unsolicited nudes. To be honest with you, I used to like when I was early
More
into
like
Twitter.
shitter.
When I it is when I was early to Twitter, one of the more frustrating things about opening Twitter in public was that there would just be unsolicited dick or pussy or ass or.
Yeah, that's why I never opened it.
That used to be like a main concern for me, but as the world has gotten worse, I'd rather get caught with titties or dick on my phone than steak, than open, like, you know what I'm saying, than like having rain bet open on my phone. If I see, if I'm on Grindr and I'm getting like a guy spreading hole on my phone and you're judging me and I look at you and you're on rain bet, who are you? You're, you know what I'm saying? You're actually more degenerate than I'll ever be. You're my brother in Christ. You're putting a prop bet on a game that is happening as we're speaking. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're out of your mind. Like, you fuck you, right? Anyways.
Yeah.
That used to be, Twitter used to be like, it used to bother me. Now it doesn't bother me anymore. So I just open it up willy-nilly. Whatever happens, happens. Recently though, I saw a guy on Twitter doing dump ratings where he takes pictures of people's dumps and he rates them, and he like tries to guess what they ate, and it's very
That's bad.
It's funny because
That's
he
disgusting.
That's
honestly
bad.
trying to do this. He is doing this earnestly. He's doing
It
this
remember
with an
remember when you had that bit idea for a guy who was like rating baby food while wearing the propeller beanie, and then his
which I
wife
still-
calls him on the phone, and
I'm
I
still
think
gonna do
that,
that, yeah.
I don't know if you can do that anymore, because it kind of sounds like you're just describing that guy that you've actually found.
this always, no
Like
matter
trying
what
to write
happens,
a parody of a Weird Al song.
no matter what happens, no matter what I do, the universe will always provide me with fucked up types of guys. Do you get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. I'm still gonna make that skit because the skit is hilarious. But
Yeah.
the doo-doo raider guy is both trying to get a laugh out of people, but also at the same time taking it very seriously, right?
Okay.
And I think his name's like Poop Raider 67 or something like
Yeah,
that. I
but-
don't remember.
Okay. Well, yeah. Shout out Poop Raider 67.
And it's spelled Raider, like not like not like Rater, like Raider.
Like he steals your poop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he steals your he raids your
Like
poop.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
anyways, he
Yeah, yeah.
he might
Yeah,
not
yeah,
that might
yeah.
not even be the thing. Anyways, I'm watching this guy, and from scrolling his like fucking
all right.
videos, and his feed, just seeing what he's done, seeing the
Looking at his
damage,
feet.
giving myself psychic damage. It has now turned my Twitter algorithm against me, where they're like, "This is what you want to see."
You have
just wanna
done
get
that
the
to
real-
yourself.
Yeah, you did that, man.
You just
He
want
turned
to
it against me because I was scrolling through his media feed and interacting with all of his poop ratings, and he did this.
Yeah, you
Why
know
would
what
he do this?
you know what my social media feed is? It's like a bunch of like
Boring.
Japanese accounts like
Boring.
posting animals.
Boring.
It's a lot of
Say
like
boring.
zoo accounts. Like I got the Philadelphia Zoo little rat walking
that's
across like a muskrat or something, like
I-
walking across a whole bunch of people's
all of
arms
my
to get to
social
his little
media
food,
feeds
you know.
would fucking
Watch a lot of
eviscerate your
jugglers.
eyeballs. It would kill you.
Yeah, that's
I've
why I
seen
don't
your
have
feed.
them.
You've shown it to somebody. Yeah, it did inflict psychic damage, and you felt really, you were very insistent that those massage videos weren't gay.
They're
okay?
not gay.
I know I said they were gay.
They're
but
not
you want
gay.
everybody to know how not gay it was.
They're not gay at all.
Preemptively.
They're pretty good.
There's nothing gay
Really
about
gay.
about rubbing another man's muscles.
They're
to
rubbing him so
completion.
hard that they're screaming in submission.
Oh, those ones.
Yeah,
I
you
remember
know
you
those
tell-
ones.
I remember you telling us about those
Nothing
ones.
gay about that.
Didn't you say that they were gay at the time when you were describing them to us?
No, they're very.
Oh, okay,
heterosexual.
okay. I
Probably
must have
leading with, now, you
misremembered.
guys, first of all, this isn't
Yeah.
gay.
This
but
is-
Isn't gay.
This isn't gay.
This is
I'm not
not
watching
gay.
This because it's gay. I'm watching this
Yeah.
because it's not.
Yeah,
It's
I don't care if it's
educational.
gay,
I'm
it's
watching
just
it
that
because
you-
it's educational on
not
how
Is this
gay.
not
how-
to
is
be
this-
gay.
is the way that I feel about this is the way that I feel about cats the way that you feel about this, like that it's gay but it's not gay. It's
Cats
not
is gay
overtly
as hell, yeah.
Okay, well this is not overtly gay, right? It's just like the Diamond Gym stuff, which I've been really enjoying. Have you been watching the Diamond Gym stuff? I've been posting it in the Discord. Diamond Gym is this legendary gym. Either it's in Philly or New York. It's in one of these places. And in it, the gym, it's like notorious for having a guy named Unk and a guy named Hattie. And the two of them are like the main trainers, and they invite influencer gym guys who are like on up to their just jacked on roids to come and work out with them. The thing about Diamond Gym is that they're one of the only gyms that works out past failure. Right? They're trying to work out past failure, which
Well,
is
that's not
almost,
right.
It's impossible to do. Once you have
You can't.
hit
Once your
failure-
muscles have given out, there's no more working out that can be done.
Yes. And they got a lot of rules. One of the rules is no closing your eyes when lifting, which if you do, then you add in between your sets, you add push-ups. Every single set you have to do 35 push-ups. Between like, so when you're not lifting anymore, you now do 35 push-ups.
And
then,
I have a question.
yes.
Is this gay?
Yes, extremely. But also no. It's all done between heterosexual men. Right? But while they're lifting, while they're like lifting crazy, while they're like struggling to get fucking the bar up cuz they've been literally they're way past failure on their muscles and they're trying, and one of the other rules is no drinking water and no talking in between sets, unless you're
calling him
talking.
the Yukio Mishima of fashion.
So these guys are doing Yukio Mishima shit. But while they're lifting heavy, they're trying to motivate each other, but they're just doing extremely gay poems to each other. They're saying shit like, lift that bar, come on, let's die together, take me to hell with you, I'm ready to go to hell with you, brother. Like, that's gay as shit. That's extreme. It makes me uncomfortable. Like, ew.
You fucking liar! You wish you had a gym partner like that.
No, that shit bothers. I would hate that.
No.
I like I like the fact that Hamwich, when I'm lifting heavy and I'm like trying to get motivated, he's like, "You can't put that shit up because you're a bitch." Like, he's not doing motivation at all. He's like, "You're a fucking bitch, dog." And like, I'm
I
like,
can
"All right,
fucking
cool."
hear him saying it.
Yeah, you can't get that bar because you're a bitch.
You
dog.
can't
And I'm
redirect
like,
that shit. You're a fucking pussy, bro.
You're a fucking pussy. And then he goes and lifts 20 pounds. He goes and curls 20 pounds. You cocksucker. You. He goes and struggles with 20 pounds. He's a dickhead. I love him, but he's such a dickhead for that. Anyways, these guys. One of the other ones that he said is that, like, come on, fuck. One of the ones he says is like, he says like, sweat, pain, tears, I want it all. Give it to me. Put me on that train. Send me home. That's crazy. That's a crazy ass thing to say to another man that is grunting and struggling to keep his eyes open while he's lifting. You know what I'm saying? All of it is so, and like they're doing this shit to each other. And then while this is happening, is all of their reels, like all of their little shorts, like that they put on YouTube Shorts and all this stuff to try and get monetization, get eyes. While this is happening, there's like this very sensual and erotic jazz, like saxophone playing. It's bizarre. I love it. I love it because I don't think these guys are aware of how gay all this shit is. I think
you guys watch Diamond Jim, right? You know what I'm talking about, right? And like they go and describe niche
gayest
fetish
thing.
content.
It's not fetish content.
Yeah,
It's not. No.
You think that the people who run that account don't know?
No,
who's
they
watching
don't.
it?
No, they are too stupid. Like you have to be aware of this. But
When
there
they
is
put the smooth jazz behind it, they don't know.
I'll show you, Shogs, because you're
Okay.
just not gonna trust me until you see it.
All right, here, send me
But
one.
but the thing is that like there's a lot of content, especially in the fitness. I love the fitness content space because there is a lot of overtly gay shit in there that is marketed to heterosexual men, and those guys buy that shit hook, line, and sinker. For some reason, so many men in America are under the delusion that the reason why they can't the reason why women don't like them at all is because they don't look good to other men.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense? They're like,
Yeah.
I want to look as best as I can for other men, and then women will like me, and that it makes no fucking
Makes sense to me.
Men do not understand
know.
the female gaze. Yes.
The female gaze is entirely different than the man. If you
They
are
think
looking,
they think it's just like a jacked dude, but no, that's the male gaze still.
that's the male gaze through the female gaze. If that makes any sense, it's like
So they're trying to be
no
straight
female
by attracting the gays, is what you're saying?
no,
Yeah.
they are trying to.
Okay.
Their idea of what attraction, like the idea of what attractive is an idea that only exists in the eyes of other men who desire men.
Yeah, well,
It has
it's
no
they
basis in
desire
reality.
It's so brain shit. I don't want to do brain shit right now, but okay.
I'm brain.
Brain.
That's what they're calling me. You can be Pinky.
Narf.
The pinky in the.
Boy,
I was trying to do the pinky in the brain. And you
gee,
just you're
brain,
just sucking dick. What if
are
it was
we
just?
doing
Yeah.
tonight?
What if,
We're
yeah,
trying
what if it was
to do a
What
podcast.
if the brain? What if the brain was just slopping dick, and then like what we do every night? I'm slurping that shit.
That was the only.
Slurping it
I
harsh.
thought that Animaniacs reboot from a while ago was pretty good, but it didn't have no Pinky in the Brain. So it's
Yeah.
like, what the fuck, man? There's no Pinky in the Brain.
I liked-
There's no.
I like the Good Pigeons. I thought that was funny.
Yeah, they're good.
I liked I
Love those
like the
guys.
idea that it was a child's cartoon that was referencing a movie that children should not watch.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool. I thought that we should do that. Just like I was thinking about this the other day. Ace Ventura: Pet Detective had a TV show spin-off for kids, and in
And
the
so
first
did Dumb and Dumber.
yes, and in the first
So did RoboCop.
yeah, one of the first scenes in the movie of Ace Ventura: Pet Detective from the first, he gets a blowjob from a beautiful woman who, like, because he found her dog. And, like, I remember as a child watching that scene and not understanding what was happening, just thinking that he was being silly by grabbing above his head and dancing around. I didn't understand that he was getting his shit slurped from that movie. So, like, yeah, I don't know why we watched a lot of these movies growing up. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of stuff that didn't contextually make sense to me. Like, why did Beetlejuice have a TV show spinoff? Like a kid show TV show spinoff.
I don't know why Beetlejuice had a kid show TV spinoff, but that was a good movie.
It was a great show. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it's a
slapped.
movie and a show, yeah.
Yeah, but why? Like, the movie itself is kind of terrifying for children. Do you get what
Oh,
I'm
for
saying?
sure.
Yeah,
But it's very
like-
funny.
Well, kids like being scared. Like this idea that, like, oh, it's scary, therefore not for kids. Like, yeah, the kids, yeah, the nightmare is like, prime children's content, and it's weird that adults pretend that kids don't like what kids like.
Yeah, I guess so. I
Kids like it when the horse dies in a dark fantasy
I
movie and
don't
it
think that that's
traumatizes them
true.
for life.
I don't think that that's true.
Yeah, when the horse gets sucked up by the earth and the
Yeah,
kid is screaming
kids
the
love
horse's
that
name
shit.
and trying to yank him out of the black tar pit, and the horse is also wailing in pain, and then he can't save him, and
Yeah.
then he's like, "Bye, Artax," and then he leaves.
If I was making a kid movie, I'd make sure that there was a dog in it that gets shot in the very last scene.
the problem that I have, the problem,
If I made a kids movie, I'd
Air
make a kids
Bud-
movie about how all the dogs eventually die, and
go
then
to
they go
heaven.
to heaven,
Yeah,
except
yeah.
for some of them.
Airbud
dogs go
would
to
slap
heaven except
differently
for
at the
yours.
end of every Airbud. They put him down. That would
Yeah.
that would be so much. That would be
Every
much better
children's
movies.
movie should be Old Yeller.
Yeah. They're like, who
Maybe
says
they
a
should
dog
just
can't
make
play
an Air Bud,
basketball? And then
like,
the guy's just
horror
like,
film.
Me.
They should make an Airbud horror movie.
blast that dog on the court.
Hate
Oh
them
my
dogs.
God.
I'm the dog racist. And then you
Yeah,
can tie in.
Jesus
You could like
Christ.
get an
Yeah.
Oscar for best original song.
Yeah, Chrissy Knowles
there
can
you
play the
go.
lady shooting the dog. I can't believe that she has that's her claim to fame.
Who?
That she's more famous for shooting dogs than she is for being one of the worst bitches in the White House. Anyway, sorry.
Oh.
Sorry to get off on a
That's pretty fucked
on
up.
some lib shit.
Hey, we're keeping it chill on this one.
Keeping it-
You know,
yeah,
we're
listen,
not
I don't wanna get into that.
remembering the horrors. We had enough of that last
yeah, we
episode,
did-
okay?
enough on
Had enough of that last episode.
Yeah, 5 weeks ago that we did.
5 weeks ago, yeah.
I
That
yesterday
was
morning,
we're putting the distance in
To
on
keep it
that
light.
one.
Yesterday morning, I went to a toy convention.
Oh fuck yeah.
That Damaris planned out, and we saw
Aw.
so much fucking Star Trek shit, dude.
Hell yeah.
They have any
And
pork body pillows?
we met DJ Lance from Yo Gabba Gabba.
Oh.
Sick.
I don't know if you know who that guy is.
do
Yeah, I
know
know
the
Go
details.
Gabba Gabba. The problem with it is that they don't have a dog that dies, so I don't think it's very.
It's not good children.
That's pretty light content,
Well, it's nice
you know?
that you got the Flaming
Oh,
Lips
here,
and
give me a second.
Thundercats here, but
Yeah. No, I definitely don't fuck with it because no there's no horror, there's no childhood trauma.
Yeah.
childhood trauma is a treasured memory as an adult. You know, everybody people love to brag about how sad they got when Optimus Prime died.
I got
Yeah.
this for $20.
Ooh. It's
What
a
I have on here
reflector, a
is
reflective
a
thing.
Star Trek action figure that is
that
a
a-
Klingon that has been assimilated by the Borg.
Oh,
Borg,
that's
yeah.
crazy.
Ooh, okay, that's cool.
He looks mean.
Klingborg.
Probably is mean.
Klingborg.
Is he the
Are
bad
you,
guy?
Marcos? Are you really serious
A
about
Klorg.
not doing Christmas?
I can't afford to do Christmas time.
I mean, it's not about giving.
I mean, I'm
Fuck
giving
up. Are
you-
you gonna
I'm making-
celebrate it like at home? You're acting like you don't want to celebrate it. That's why I'm asking.
Well, I don't have the money to host anything at my house. I don't.
All
have
right,
any-
well that's fine. Cause
Yeah.
okay, that's fine.
okay. I wasn't planning on doing. I'm
You
painting.
gotta
I'm
go to
painting for the
Ruben's
homies.
Christmas.
I know people that like don't like celebrating Christmas for personal reasons, and they don't want to be around or like do gift giving surprise and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure before
Yeah.
I just force that on you.
That reminds
Have
me,
you-
I need to make an Amazon wish list just for you. Because
Have
you
you
told
heard
me
of-
to.
Have you heard of El Grinch?
El
At the-
Grinch.
yeah, at
No, but I
Universal
heard-
Studios.
Yeah,
Hold
but
on.
I heard that he's a beach.
Beach.
In Universal Studios in LA.
I heard he's a beach.
It might be in LA. It might be in. I don't know where it is, but I think it's in LA. But Universal
I think
Studios
it's in Beach.
Yeah,
In
Hollywood.
Seoul.
in Hollywood. Yeah, there's a
The
Grinch.
only other one's Orlando.
There's a few Grinches, and they're all Mexican, and they all speak Spanish.
Fuck
And
yeah.
so people have been going to the Grinches at Universal Studios and speaking Spanish to the Grinch. And the funny thing is that like all of the managers are white, so don't understand what the Grinch is saying to people. And so he's like, there's a bunch of TikToks of it. There's like bunches of TikToks where the Grinch will call someone's mom, and he's like, "Culero, way, why are you not here with your family?" It's so fucking funny. It is so hearing the Grinch call people culeros is fucking.
Oh my
it makes
fucking
perfect
god,
sense.
dude.
It makes perfect. And then,
What's
like,
Culero mean for our
Culero's like asshole. Like, what do you? Yeah, like asshole. Culero is like, yeah. It's because all the white people, all the white families are like, and he's just cussing this dude's mom out over the phone in Spanish. It's so fucking funny. And there's one where like the guy, he's like, "¿Quieres papa? ¿Quieres papa? Where's your dad?" And then he's just like, "Oh, he's on the phone," and he's like, no, trabajo, yo soy trabajo. And he's at work. He's like, mentiroso. he's like, tu baracho, it's Monday, fool. It's fucking so funny, dude. I've been laughing my ass off at El Grinch.
El
And, like,
Grinch.
it's honestly, it's bringing me the Christmas spirit back. It's making the.
That's good to hear.
I like the idea of the Grinch being Mexican. He low key is Mexican. He does look like my tios. You know what I'm saying? Just like hairy as fuck and fat, like an asshole. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's every tio I have, just a fat hairy asshole.
Hell yeah.
Interesting.
What do you have tios?
I've looked at all. I've looked at. I have Dios, but I haven't looked at their assholes to know if they're fat and hairy.
Well, that's, it's a family tradition where I'm at. We all gather around once a year.
I was trying to help Ruben along because it really felt like he was stuck on that one.
Rocking around Gio's ass, gotta see if
Yeah, I have a
it's
lot of
hairy.
uncles, but most of them are masons.
Oh,
or
wait,
they're like they're
for
all in
real?
construction. They
Oh,
all
sorry.
do that.
Wait a minute.
Not
No.
like you got all excited like Ruben's a Freemason. Like
No, like literal masons.
yeah,
No.
we're Mexicans. We're
Masonry's
actual-
fucking cool, dude.
Yeah.
we're
I
not-
used to sit and watch when we had like the guy that did all the brick and stonework on our house, the mason, if you will, on my childhood home. I used to literally just sit on the fence and watch him all day. I just sit on like a
that's-
bucket or some shit, and I just
That's
watch
what
him
my
like.
grandpa was doing in the States for money, and so like all my uncles would help out my grandpa, and I think I have like 4 uncles. The youngest one is really cool, and he's like into like model cars and stuff. and, like,
Awesome.
used to have
The
it in a
gunpla
garage.
doesn't fall far
And I
from the
didn't-
tree.
Yeah, I didn't know this until I was like in my late 20s. I was like, what the fuck? Like, that's where it comes from. But I remember like I used to go to his house and he would have like predator statues and like xenomorphs everywhere.
Yeah.
And fucking,
Oh, cool.
Dude,
I
the
was always like,
Mexican
"Oh,
nerd,
dude, so
the
sick."
Mexican nerd goes so much harder, I think, than like regular nerds.
Uh,
Like for real, like they're just into cooler shit.
and then my other uncle that lives nearest to my family, he also was a mason, but he also did more like carpentry stuff. Sorry, my nerd uncle is also a carpenter.
Wait,
And
think
then
we
my
lost
Ruben.
other
We've just
uncle,
lost Ruben.
He
We've
does
just
like
lost
carpentry
Ruben.
stuff, but
Ruben's been
happened?
exiled.
contracting.
he got
And
killed.
They got him.
He is now into like producing and selling tequila, I believe.
Oh, sick.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which is what our hometown of Mexico is known for. That's where
Nice.
the like Patron factory is. Or
Fuck
is,
yeah. Okay, cool.
I don't know if it's Patron or
Patron.
Don
It's so
Julio.
funny that Ruben's like lineage goes back to like people who were like Masons and did cool stuff. Because like my great
Really? Because I see it as like as just a long lineage of a bunch of assholes that work in construction.
versus like my great
That
grandfather
just
came.
perpetuated trauma, but
My
yeah,
great
they're cool.
my great grandfather came to America because he killed like 3 women in his hometown because they all told him no, right? And so like then he moved to the States
All right.
where he then did that say he like raped a woman, and then my grandpa came about, and then then he like got shipped back to Mexico for the murders, and then my grandpa was like, you know what's sick? Going back to Mexico and doing what my dad did, and then he did that shit, and then it's all my dad.
Okay,
Like,
now
That
I
was
understand. Now I
that's such a
understand.
bright turn from
I
talking
come
here
from a
about
long lineage of
Ruben's
shitheads.
Ruben's
like,
uncles.
I would love to have your uncles where all they are just guys who like do construction. You know what I'm saying? Versus guys who are killing people nonstop or doing crime or robbing banks or selling drugs or running guns or you know what I'm saying? And not
I mean, my grandpa killed people, but that's because they're like, it's, the laws in
Yeah, you were
Mexico
saying
way
that-
back when.
Yeah.
He was shooting people off his property because they were like planting weed in his tobacco and hay fields.
yeah, that's it.
He was straight like, and he was telling. I remember he was telling me the story about like when he actually fucking killed someone. He's telling it to my mom, and it was right around the age where I was like starting to become like.
My grandpa Louis was
Sentient.
I
My
didn't
grandpa
even
Louis
finish my
was
fucking sentence, Marcos.
my bad.
I was starting to become cognitive.
Oh, nice.
I used a big word just for you.
Yeah, I like that.
Thank
dude. I
you.
appreciate that.
Merry Christmas.
my grandpa Louis, he killed his first wife in Mexico. He shot her like in the head publicly and then got away with it because I don't know. And then he ended up moving to America, and like everyone, like the whole family knew that he killed his first wife by shooting her. And so when my grandma when they would argue in the front room, he would lean back in his chair and he would go. She would get so fucking mad. She
Yeah,
would
I
throw
bet.
shit at him.
Yeah. Yeah, no
fucking
kidding.
I think it's as awful and as horrible as it is. I do think it's extremely funny.
How do you marry a guy if you already know that he killed his first wife? Like, how do you get a wife, especially if she knows?
My
Like, you know what?
grandma,
Maybe I think he's probably over it.
my grandma, we tease that my
Better
grandma on my dad's side is half white, half Sasquatch, because we don't know where
Have
she's from.
Sasquatch, huh?
Yeah, we don't know where she's from. She's from Tenet, California. Which,
Okay.
if you ever want to look up, there's
So
fucking.
does she also have like a fat hairy asshole, or
Yeah, no, she was very tall. She was extremely tall. She was like
Okay.
a 7-foot woman. She
was it hard to
massive.
get like a clear photo of her?
Yeah, and she walked very fast, and it had a.
Okay, yeah.
She's from Tenet, and she was one of the only people that was not white out there.
Did she know Christopher Nolan?
But they didn't know. But nobody like. She
she's from
was one of the
Tenet?
people that was not white, but they don't know who her father was, and so they don't know what she was mixed with. But they know that when she was born, she had dark skin, and so she was like in a white community in Tenet, the only woman that had dark skin, and so she moved down to San Francisco to like work in canning factories and shit, and then she met my grandpa Louis, who was like literally on the train running away or like hopping trains across the country. She met him in the Bay Area, and they had a baby. They had their first baby together, and they were like, you know what? This place has too much opportunity. Let's move to the Central Valley where everything is falling apart. And then they did, and they like built their house from scratch. It's nuts. It's like literally insane. But yeah, they were together forever, and they hated each other with like passion. They had this weird thing going on where they had multiple families living under the same house. So like my grandpa Louis had like 6 or 7 mistresses that all lived in the barn area.
Oh, so that's where like polycules come from. It is an
Yeah,
out
and
west thing. Okay.
my grandma had like a rotation of guys in the neighborhood that
A
she all
stable,
had
if you
kids
will,
with.
in the
A
barn,
stable, yeah.
probably.
No, like they just lived outside of her house because my grandpa
Okay,
was
okay.
like,
So
my
they were
grandpa was
free
like-
range. They were out
Yeah,
in pasture.
My grandpa was like, I don't give a fuck that you're out here fucking guys, just don't do it in my house. Which is like that's kind of a enlightened way to think about shit at the time. Do you know what I'm saying? It's kind of
that is-
enlightened a little bit.
That is pretty woke.
He's pretty
Yeah, for the time.
It's pretty woke.
Yeah, he was like cool with it. He's like, I don't. Give a
I don't
fuck
care
what you
you're
think.
fucking
Yeah,
other
okay.
guys, but stop doing it in my bed.
Don't do it in my damn house. He's like, meanwhile,
honestly,
Not in my damn house.
I mean, honestly,
that kind of yeah, that
that's
kind
pretty tight.
of that is pretty.
That's
is
very
pretty cool.
polite, you know.
That is very polite. But he did used to low key.
He has a point. Like, that's rude. How you gonna do it in my bed? Do it on the couch.
Well, he was doing it. He was doing it with all these other women in their bed.
Who
so
bought the
like
bed, though?
it applied. Who bought
Who bought the bed though?
Hey, listen. Hey, listen.
Kidding, I'm fucking around.
Hey, listen. You got a point there. I didn't consider that. No, but it's crazy work. They were, I don't know. My dad's family's fucked up. They're, as fucked up as my growing up was, my dad had it probably just as bad or worse, right? So like I kind of understand why my dad is the way he is, and but yeah, their whole shit. I don't know. I come from a long line of degenerates on my dad's side and my mom's side too, but mostly on my dad's side. I would love to have uncles that were just like, yeah, I lay bricks, like just normal ass uncles. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm just not trying to
Little
talk
bit of
shit.
pipe,
That's
not
what
too
it
much,
is.
Reasonable amount.
You cannot kill anybody and
Still be a piece of
still
shit.
be a piece of shit. Like
That's true.
You know, I don't know all my uncles personally.
That's true.
Like,
My
not well.
uncle, my grandpa was a piece of shit, but he was also a pretty cool guy.
I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. You know.
Yeah, but his
I don't
sound like
really know,
villains,
so.
and there's a pretty big. You know, you can be a piece of shit without being a villain too.
True.
Yeah, my grandpa was like he was a piece of work. He was like, what did he used to say that women are like underwear. And it's like, well, that like something like you gotta change them once a week or something, which is like
Fascinating.
yeah, horrible. It was
Fascinating
going on.
individual.
yeah, crazy ass shit he used to say.
That's crazy
like,
work.
Yeah, dude. You should change your underwear more than once a week, by the way. In case you're listening.
Every
please
day
should-
if you can
yeah,
manage.
Yeah,
Yeah, if you can
yes,
manage.
every day.
At least 5 times a week.
Were you? I remember the one time, Shogs, when I was talking about the mail, and I was telling you how hard it is to like get underwear that lasts, and you're like, don't reuse your underwear, and I was like, I don't reuse my underwear. It doesn't even occur to me that you could reuse your underwear. To me, underwear is one a day usage. You know what I'm
It's a
saying?
one-way trip.
It's a one-way trip. Sorry, you're hearing the construction at Ruben's house. They're doing.
No, that's
That's
Marcos's
his uncle out
house.
there.
No, that's not me. That's you.
That's actually me. I'm outside Ruben's bedroom
doing
in Marcos's
construction.
house.
No, that's Marcos's stomach.
It's not.
Yeah. Wow, he's really hungry.
I am very hungry.
Why didn't you eat a sandwich?
I don't have a beautiful wife to make me a sandwich.
Yeah, why don't you eat a
You don't know
burnt
how to
sandwich?
make a
crazy.
sandwich?
Like, no.
Pretty good. You know how to-
I look, now, honestly, I should start doing that to Christine. I should start sitting back. Which makes me mad.
Okay, well, you can't because that's we need you here.
No, I'm not gonna
We
actually
need you,
shoot
we need
her.
you alive.
We do
No,
need
yeah,
you
at least-
alive,
no, I
actually.
do have a cast
man.
iron skillet in the house.
I do have.
Then
play.
don't do
you
that to
can't.
her.
No, listen. You know how many times a woman has hit me with a cast iron skillet? I'm almost immune to
no.
that. I'm
You-
almost. It's
No,
been
you have
multiple
there's a
times.
number of times you can get. You're not immune.
I have been-
That's like
no.
saying like getting hit and your HP bar goes down. It's like I must be immune. It's like no, your HP
I,
bar is bleeding.
I kind of, when you said you were immune to cast iron pans, I had a flashback to that like 4chan green text of a guy that said he was trying to gain immunity to bullets, and so
Yeah,
he was microdosing BBs.
Yeah. Doable. Absolutely
He was
doable.
like, I barely even feel it now, and posted a picture of his fucked up leg, and was like, should I switch to 22?
Have you seen the
That's
dog
what I. That's
medicine
what I
guy?
was. That's what I was thinking of.
Do you know about the dog medicine guy on TikTok?
No.
No.
It's a guy who sprays dog medicine on it. So
Yeah,
do-
I know him. I know
Okay,
the
so
guy
the
you're
dog
talking
medicine
about.
is
You know him
meant to toughen.
personally.
The
Yeah.
dog medicine is meant to toughen
He's coming
the
for
paws of dogs by like increasing the dryness of the skin, but also like building up like callus. Right? It helps dogs build callus so they don't wear their paws on their skin, or the skin on their paws off from usage. So this guy has been spraying his own hands with it and rubbing it, and it's an awful noise when it happens. But he's been doing this for 2 years now, and I'm pretty sure I'm positive that this is just like
Hands are gonna fall off.
no. His hands have gotten crazy, like
Yeah, but they're
strong.
gonna fall off. He's
No.
not. Gonna, they're just gonna fall off like
No,
from the
li-
wrist.
His most recent update is that now he can levitate small items. Which is,
Cool.
which it's a grift, but it's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's him. It went from him doing that to the other thing he was doing was he was punching rocks until they're gravel, and he actually got way further than I thought he'd get. The other thing he was doing was sanding boards with his hands. So he would sand rough wood with his hands, and he got pretty far in that too. He sanded it smooth with just his palms, which is crazy work. But he
That
also
sucks.
Yeah,
That sucks, man.
it's cool. I think
This
it's
guy
cool.
does
I'm
not
sorry
jerk off
about this
anymore.
guy and his like atrophying hands.
No, they're not. They're very strong. He lost.
Oh, no, his hands are very strong. They've turned into rocks.
They've turned into
They're
rocks.
the strongest hands you could have.
Outside.
He lost like 200 pounds doing this.
Really?
Yeah, he's been like on a fitness journey. It's crazy to see. And the fitness journey is not him like working out and getting buff. The fitness journey is him losing weight by sheer like putting himself through torture and like
You
becoming
just cut your
tougher.
calories.
Becoming tougher through it, right? I think one of the ones he was doing was he breaks bats over his shins. He takes shins and he rolls the bat on the shin until like you can hear all the muscle press on the bone. It's an awful noise. It's like a noise, and then he breaks the bat, and he just does that. He's like broken his shin a few times. He's like conditioning himself
For what?
for no.
For what? Ragnarok? Is this guy gonna square up against Jormungandr? Like, he's like, no, I'm gonna hold the Great Worm's mouth open myself and
Yeah.
prevent all of this.
Yeah,
You guys
no.
hear about that one?
Which one?
He knew Turok is coming back.
Oh shit!
Are they doing
Yeah.
a Turok
There is
remaster? Because
that
Making
that,
a
was
new
a title where
Turok,
they're,
the
they're talking
game?
about making it. Yes.
that would slap.
The
That would slap
dinosaur
hardcore.
hunter?
I'd be more excited for that than Half-Life 3
am
or whatever
Turok.
he's talking about. I don't think Half-Life 3 is coming.
No, I'm excited for Bloodborne 2. That's what that weird statue definitely is.
Half-Life 3, Bloodborne 2, what's the other one? Elder Scrolls 6,
gonna be
GTA
called-
6.
We got
No, no.
Proto Men Act 3, so
Sorry
we're
to
going to get
interrupt.
that
It
too.
is called Turok Origins, and it's by the same company that made Space Marines 2.
Oh, sick.
Ooh,
That might be cool. That might be good. Sorry, my dog's going off,
My
going
di-
crazy.
my
my dog's going off. My dog alarm.
Dog alarm. No, I hate. Beepo is such a cute little dog, but he is a piece of
Beepo
shit.
is a cutie. I
He's a
love
cute
Beepo.
guy, but he is a piece of shit. He is a rotten piece of shit. And
Beepo.
one of the funniest things about him is that he's missing his two front teeth, his two front
Okay.
top teeth. And so what he does is there's like a little blanket. It's got like that felt material, like this kind of material, you know.
Yeah.
And he puts his snout and pushes his snout so that his lips push out, and then he sucks with in between the space where his two teeth are. He goes, and you can hear it, and it's It's so gross because you go and you see all this dry like dog spit from where he, and you could hear him doing it.
One
And
of
you're
our
like,
cats.
what are you doing? You're just suckling on.
This dog is
My
so
girlfriend,
funny,
My
man.
girlfriend's in those like fancy Japanese dolls,
Uh-huh.
and I caught the cat chewing on their hair and licking their toes a while ago. It's
Ooh.
like, why are you
Yeah,
out
cat.
here licking doll toes? Like,
Yeah.
he's really smart too, so I know he's a pervert. The other one,
Yeah.
when he does stuff that can be interpreted as sexual, he's an idiot. So I know it's not. But Sweaters, he is
Right.
I can tell he's intelligent because he's a pervert.
Because he's a pervert.
Right.
He has the
Okay.
ability to like develop fetishes like licking doll toes.
Yeah.
And it's upsetting.
What's your favorite sexual?
That is
perversion?
upsetting.
What's your favorite? what do
Hard
you-
to say. Big jugs, cans.
That's
because,
no. That's not. That's not
My
sexual.
wife,
Something that
hey.
you don't. Something that you're
Clown
not part
girls?
of. Something that you're not part of, but you find interest, like you find funny
Oh.
or interesting.
Oh,
That's more my-
not
my
one of
question.
mine.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like,
I've
what's
hit an
something-
age like I've experienced so many that none of them really stick out to me anymore.
Uh-huh.
I've kind of hit a point where like, oh, adult baby, haha, okay, all right, okay,
Yeah.
just don't shit in your diaper around me, buddy. I don't want none of that. but-
Mine is jeans. Jean
Yeah.
guys. Jean creamers in particular. Those are the guys that I really don't understand. They're very funny to
What?
me.
I guess the guys who are like really
Jeaners?
into AI.
Jeaners?
might be-
Jeaners?
Over the pants?
There's a whole genre of gay men that their entire thing is watching dudes in jeans come in their jeans.
So like
Okay.
over the pants stuff.
No, okay, so
Solo.
Solo over the pants. Yeah, sure.
no,
But
No, none of you are understanding what's going on here.
Okay, sorry.
I could be understanding. I just haven't
These are-
spoken.
Sorry,
on
I
it.
don't understand.
These are men who have you can train muscles.
Failing
in
on
your-
my part.
You can train. This is something that I have tried to do. It's doable, but it takes a lot of time to do this. It takes a lot of like concerted effort to do this. You can train the muscles, your Kegel muscles in your ass and in your like stomach and in your dick area to come without stimulation. You could just force nut.
You do that
yourself.
with your brain. You don't even
Yeah.
need all the muscle control. You can-
I understand that, but it is improved by muscle control. Like you need to. So there is a genre of guys
A type of guy, if you will.
type of guys who go on to YouTube because this is legal on YouTube. It's fine to do on YouTube, where guys will.
And then they fake bust.
No, they don't fake. But these guys are wearing jeans and they're like
Okay.
dancing, so you can kind of see like the jean creases like tighten on their dicks, and they're like gyrating. And while they're doing that, eventually you see the wet spot where they bust a nut. And like,
Yeah, you see the spot where they bust the little water
And how do
packet
you know
in
about
their
this?
shorts.
I found out about gene creamers through gene creamy our gene creamer.
GeneCreaming.com.
I mean, yeah, .com, dude.
Yeah, our gene creamers literally.
R
that's-
slash gene
But that's like
creamers.
he asked how. Yeah, no, you didn't really answer the question.
You really watched the video though, huh?
No, I just like
How did you find our gene creamers?
Why do you remember the names
through
so
our
easily?
How did you
our
find us? Oh, it was on the Reddit.
through
Oh,
our
okay,
boots
that explains
through
it.
our boots
That clears
Through
it
our
up,
boots.
yeah.
through our boots.
I look
through-
at our boots sometimes because
No,
if
not the
you're-
one I'm in. Not the one I'm in, Choggy.
Oh.
There is a lot of like. Okay, I guess to really answer that question, a lot of the like
heritage boots.
Telegram groups and shit. A lot of the like Telegram and what are those called? Like Telegram and Signal chats that I do for like Oppo research. That I just keep a blank
Oppo
profile.
yeah,
Oppo research.
Right. A lot of Nazi adjacent shit tends to get into like uniform
All the Nazi,
gays.
all the Nazi
You,
pedophiles
Nazis
have
are
them in for
Nazis love
research.
gay uniform shit. They love guys who wear uniforms and like get fucked in the ass wearing
They should get
uniforms
it. You
and
know
fuck
what-
other.
you know what, to see what would stop this.
Fascism would be acceptance of gayness, and then they could just wear uniforms and fuck
We
each
wouldn't
other.
have all these political problems if synchronized swimming was still like big in the mainstream.
men?
These guys would
Yeah.
be really into
They
that.
would
Or
be
tap.
so into it. Yeah, they would be in the tap. No, absolutely. Shaggy, you're spitting. You're spitting right now. That's exactly what would cause. Nick Fuentes wouldn't exist if it was okay for him to join a synchronized swimming
Yeah.
team or him to do tap dancing. Those things he would not feel any of the way that he feels. Anyways,
Bring
watching
back Busby Berkeley.
Watching these-
Bubsy. They brought back Bubsy for some
they did bring
reason.
back Bubsy. Watching these things though are extremely interesting to me because like seeing these guys, seeing where their fetishes lead them, gay Nazi shit, eventually ends up in like it always ends up in around the same three things, which is boots, heavy boot fetishization, which I understand but I'm not interested in. I get why boots do what they do. A lot of what they do is it's actually just like pressure play. They're into getting crushed and stepped on. No, Shaggy, you're
I know,
not a
I just
degenerate.
wanted to show off. I'm just.
You
I'm
like
I'm
boots
a
for the
nerd.
form
I'm a shoe
factor.
Nerd.
Yeah, you like boots for the form factor.
And
These
the
guys like
construction, and they're comfortable. I mean,
these guys
especially
are
it's winter
wearing
now.
boots because what they want to see is they want to see the boot print on something.
Yeah.
Right? They want it's hard it's much more about domination. It's like
Yeah, I get it.
it's alienated from the actual act of
See,
domination
this
and
is
it's
why
more
a
like
lot
proof
of
of
the fetishes.
domination.
This is why I don't like have a particular favorite fetish. Is like I feel like I've seen how the magic trick works. It comes down to like mommy thing, daddy thing, or you got your first boner popped at an inopportune time. Is
Yeah.
how a lot of it kind of comes down. Once you see that, it's like, okay, well that happened to you. This happened to you. Okay, whatever, man.
My entire attraction to older men is from the fact that I got my shit slurped crazy by old guys on Craigslist. Old guys on Craigslist would slurp my shit insane. Now when I see an old grandpa and he's talking to me and I feel like a vibe from him, I definitely like, oh damn, hey, what's up, dude? And like, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to explain like that. I can't explain that to other people that like that I got an old man fetish. I understand that he looks like an old grandpa. That shit just makes my dick harder. It's not even I'm not even into it personally. I know that my man can slurp my shit. You know what I'm saying? My man is practiced.
Yeah, you're like Benjamin Franklin was with French widows. It wasn't a fetish. He just knew they could.
I
slurp
just know
shit
better.
real
I
good.
I know where my bread is buttered.
You can bust all it up. They're old. They're not gonna get
Yeah.
pregnant.
And then but so the other beyond boots, the other one that's really kind of baffling to me is tie stuff, like tie play. Guys who are into like restricting their airways based on wearing ties. So a lot of them is wearing like a business casual or business not business like a business suit, but just the top. And they're not wearing pants and they're I know. And they're
They just look like
pulling-
Winnie the Pooh in court.
Yes. Yes. That's exactly what it's Winnie the Pooh in court.
Incredible.
And they're pulling their ties and jerking their
Incredible.
shit while they're doing that. And like that
Are they
honestly
nice ties?
yeah, in fact the more expensive the tie usually the more like highly fetishized it is. So like
Yeah, that makes sense.
like lots of guys are the big thing right now is like
I got a lot of ties. You
not
just do it-
surprisingly,
I don't
Hugo-
have to like show my dick or anything. I can just.
No, you do have to show you have to
Oh.
beat your dick off. Hugo Boss
show your
ties are the ones that tend to get the most money. Right? Like people pay for that kind of content.
I saw.
And then-
I like pink ties. And I was at a Goodwill once, and I found like just the fucking best pink tie I'd ever seen in my life. And I turned around, it was a Donald Trump tie. I was like, oh no, that's a really good one though.
And then the final one is jeans. And it's the jeans thing is also an interesting uniform because it's a white t-shirt. It's all about
Bruce Springsteen. These guys just want to fuck Bruce Springsteen.
yes, it's all about masculine form. Oh, like the idea. It's very like Tom of Finland idea, masculine
Yeah.
idealized masculine form of like some kind of guy. Like it's white t-shirt, leather jacket, greaser type look, tight jeans, and a boot of some kind, or like a some kind of sneaker that isn't like these guys aren't busting nuts in Jordans. They're
Yeah, this is
busting
very
nuts.
classic. This is some very
Yeah.
old-fashioned homoeroticism.
And I'm to me those guys are endlessly
Maybe a
fascinating.
leather page boy cap.
No, that's too overt. That's way too overt. And like the leather daddy stuff is too funny for
No,
me to
not
take
not
seriously.
not leather daddy. Just
I know,
a hat,
but-
just a hat.
Those fetishes guys, they're too funny for me to take seriously. But I also like there's a cap on how weird they are. They kind of fall across the spectrum of like weird types of guys. You know what I'm saying? But like all the gene creamers are explicitly Nazi right wing guys. Like there is not one single gene creamer that voted for Obama. Do you know what I'm saying? That like these guys are all J6ers, every single one of them.
Are
Not
they,
a-
or just the ones that you're friends with like that?
No. Their community is extremely conservative. I like
And you spend a lot of time in the community.
yes.
Doing research.
Just I told you that I'm fascinated by this shit. This is such an issue that I have. I hate bringing this kind of weird shit up because you're like, why are you in there? Because I'm interested. Because I'm sick in the head. Because when I see some shit
Why
that
are you
I
interested?
can't. Because when I can't understand
What
or
about
fathom
them
it,
interests you? Is it
The-
the
I don't understand it. I don't get it. I mean, like, I don't understand why they would spend thousands of dollars buying premium content of this. Do you know what I'm saying? Or why they would send expensive pairs of jeans to these guys to cream them. I don't
guys
understand.
will send like an OnlyFans girl like lingerie they want to see him wear? You know, I mean,
Yeah, and that also escapes me as well too. But it's pedestrian to be into, right? If I were to tell you guys, yeah, I'm really into the guys who send lingerie to OnlyFans girls, you wouldn't be interrogating
It's
me. You'd be like, oh, yeah, that
fundamentally
makes
the
sense.
same thing. They're just guys. How do you not understand it? Like,
It's not about.
What do you
that.
mean I
It's
wouldn't
not-
be interrogating you over that? Yes, I would.
That's true. I said that and immediately realized
yeah,
who
the
I
thing
was
is,
talking to.
it's not that these things are gay that we're always interrogating you on. You just always pick the gay ones. It's just that for some reason
The gay ones are more funny, I think, because heterosexual
know.
ones are a little scarier. They're a lot more darker. They come from a more sinister place, I feel like. Do you get what I'm saying? There's definitely like an aspect of like prey that like it's kind of
Yeah,
grosser.
You're right. There's predation. Predatory
Predation.
behaviors are extremely. Come on, man. Come on. Don't make me finish the joke.
You finish the joke. What are you saying?
Call me by my name, baby. Come on.
That's
and ask
not-
me to finish the joke.
That's
No.
not the same.
It's
It's not the same because these guys aren't younger. They're all the same age.
Okay.
There's, like the modern these guys. It's not like they're fetishizing younger men because they're not. They're fetishizing older men, and it's not younger men fetishizing older men. It's old men fetishizing other old men. Right. So it makes even less
because
sense.
they love themselves, maybe. Maybe they have a good relationship with themselves.
No,
so
it's an external thing.
and you think it's weird that people would have a good relationship with themselves, that level of self-acceptance, that they could be.
No. See, now you're
turned on
reading this.
by-
You're first off, you're not
Interesting.
in our creamers right now.
Look,
You don't
I know what
the
you
fuck
tell me in the therapy chats we have on Sunday when you think I'm Ella. Okay, look, I get it.
Oh boy, what a cliffhanger! All right,
Okay. Anyways,
let's get out of here.
yeah, let's get out of here.
Look, buddy.
Bye, everybody.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
The Fitness Gram Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic